So are you not sure which foundation you want to go for? Which will be suitable for your skin type and skin need? It will be answered in this video. Keep on watching. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ipshita. I make beauty, makeup and skincare related contents. So with this particular video, I'm going to start a series of 3 videos where I'm going to help you out by choosing your correct and perfect, most suitable foundation for yourself. And after you're done watching this video, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button which is down below and make that red subscribe button gray. And there will be a bell icon right next to the subscribe button. Click over there and select all to make sure you get all the notifications every time I upload a video like this for you guys. And also you can let me know in the comments what are your future video suggestions for me to go ahead and make it for you. I would love to know that. And also if you have any further feedbacks for me and for this particular video and for my channel in general, you can let me know that as well. I would love to know that. And yes, so enough of me blabbering. Now quickly let's get into the video. So let me first tell you the backstory why I came up with this particular series of videos. Because from last few years, actually if not months, I am noticing that the people I know, they have been asking me that just to help them out to choose their correct foundation shade, or actually in general the perfect foundation for themselves. Because in this particular at this particular time in the beauty industry, there is a launch at least per week from each company, right? So people like us, like normal people, whenever we see so many foundation advertised and they are being reviewed, whenever we see a new foundation, it is being reviewed within a week, we are seeing another foundation and that is being reviewed and being raved about. So people like us, we are getting confused that which foundation is actually good for us, and we have so many options to choose from. Actually it is sometimes good to have options, but not always, because so many options are actually sometimes seems intimidating for us to go ahead and make our mind and actually understand what is made and what is suitable for our skin and our needs. So that's the reason I have been noticing that people who know me, they have been asking me a lot about their foundation shade and their foundation needs. So I have been helping them out on personal basis by helping them out by giving them small tips and tricks. But just recently, when another of my very closest friend, Vidisha, she went ahead and asked me about, actually she did not ask me, she expressed her problem that she's finding from last few years. Actually she is applying makeup because we are in this kind of our industry that we work in that demands that particular level of grooming, but she is complaining that she's not being able to till date have found I mean she haven't been able to found her perfect foundation shade or perfect foundation, because whatever she applies, that looks dull on her skin. And if this is something that you have been going through too, and this is something you are actually relating up to, then this video is for you guys. Do not skip this video. I know this video is going to be a long video, and that's the reason I have already divided this video into 3 parts. This series, actually I thought about making it because when she told me, I actually thought, if there are so many people who are actually going ahead and asking me about their problem of choosing a right foundation from themselves, I thought how many people could be there actually all across the globe who are still yet to find their correct foundation. And if you are a beginner or a pro, doesn't matter, if you're applying makeup, your foundation should be something that you put your most emphasis on. I already have been I have told all these in my how you can achieve the perfect base video. You can watch this video after you're done watching this. I have already linked it over here in the eye icon and also in the bottom bar. So what I'll do is I'll tell you, because if you're applying makeup, there are certain levels and steps of makeup that we follow whenever you apply makeup. But suppose if the base makeup, which among the base products, the main product is foundation. If your foundation and your base is not looking good, doesn't matter how good you are with your eye makeup or how bright and beautiful lipstick color you're wearing, people are not going to like that look. And forget about people, we don't care that. But what we care is what we are thinking about ourselves. If you look at your mirror, you will not feel good about that. If your foundation is not looking like your skin, if your foundation shade is not matching you to the dot, your makeup will not look good. How many of us have been to a wedding and we have seen the bride wearing the most beautiful lehenga and beautiful stunning jewelries on her wedding day, and wearing a full face of makeup which could have looked actually stunning on her, because she is wearing a good hairstyle. She is actually having a good cut crease on her eyes with a bold bright red lipstick which is actually complementing her skin tone. But what about the base? How many of us have noticed that the face looks white, and actually there is a clear demarcation between her face and her neck, or her hands and her face? That doesn't look good, right? While I am talking to you, you'll understand that I am applying makeup, right? I am wearing a full face of makeup. But look at my hand. Doesn't matter. We are not matching our skin with our hand, but we are matching it to our nearest or closest skin. Am I looking very odd? I know I'm not, because I have my base right, and you should too. And with this particular series, I'm going to help you out to get there. So do not worry, guys. What I'm going to do, let me now come back, because I know this video is going to be long, and all the videos in this particular series are going to be long videos. And I hope if you have clicked on the thumbnail to watch this particular video, you are also one of those persons, just like my friend that I have just mentioned about, Vidisha, that you are also looking for the perfect foundation for yourself. And if that is so important to you, I know you will not skip away from this video. You will watch the video till the end, because this video and the coming 2 videos in this particular series will be full of information, full of data that you require to get your foundation right. I'm not going to advertise any foundation in this particular video. I'm not going to show you any foundation as well in this particular video, but I'm going to teach you how you can get the perfect foundation for yourself. Just like that. So let's come to, I have actually made a lot of notes about this. So I will use my note, because otherwise I will deviate from the point if I talk too deeply about each of the point that I'm going to share. So I don't want that. That's the reason I have made the notes. I will use the notebook to give you guys the information. So let me first, so what is our first motto? Our first motto in this video is, my first motto in this video is to help you guys to find your foundation, right? So there are 2 steps, okay? 2 major steps that you need. First is, you have to select the brand and the product that you are going to use. We will come to the shade later on, and the very second step will be to find your perfect shade. First, what we have to do before we buy a product, we have to select a brand, right? Which brand you want to look for, and among that brand, obviously that brand must have a lot of foundation, different finish, different formula, different needs, and which catering to different needs and everything. We have to find which brand and which particular range of foundation we are going to get for ourselves, right? That is our first step. So in this video, we are going to talk about that only. In our coming video, I am going to share the second video, actually the part 2 of this series, this particular video, I'm going to share my current top 5 favorite foundation, where you will see brief about those foundations and also the shade I am in this on those foundations. So it is going to help you out to understand that. I will talk a little bit on depth about those when we talk about those in that video. Let's not go there. On our very last video, I'm going to show you how you can actually get your foundation shade right. So we have our particular series divided into 3 parts. Now let's come to the very first part. This is this one. So we are here to select our foundation brand and our actual foundation. Which foundation we want to go for? There are 3 things that we have to keep in mind. First one being finish. A foundation may have a different two different foundation may have different finish. There are many kind of finish, like something is natural, which looks skin like. Second one is dewy, which actually looks dewy. It's explaining itself. Third one is matte. Fourth one is semi-matte or demi-matte, which is somewhere in between of a matte and dewy. Just like that. So these are the main finishes. I'm not telling I'm covering everything, but I'm giving you the basic idea that you need to know if you are looking for a perfect foundation for yourself. So let's we have talked about our finishes. Now let's come to formulas. There are different kinds of formulas out there in the foundations. Like some foundation have creamy formulas, cream based formulas, which are a little bit on the thick side. Some have lightweight gel formulas. Some even come with a stick form. Some come with liquid form. Okay, and some are even powder based. These are the basic formulas that we have. Now let's come to the coverage of the foundation. A foundation coverage can vary up from low, very skin like, nothing crazy, very low, to medium high and full, and or it can even vary up to low medium as well. So it's same like low medium, medium high, full, something like that. Now we'll talk about a little bit about our skin type and what is the best foundation for it, right? Because we all have different skin types, and our makeup, just like our skincare, should vary and should actually depend upon our skin type as well, because our skin type will actually need a different, all our different skin types will need different kind of foundation. So if you have very oily skin, suppose, it is a no-brainer that you will not require a dewy foundation, which is anyway going to make your skin look greasy. A dewy foundation is not for you, right? So if you have oily skin, you want to stick to foundations which are either totally matte finish or somewhere demi-matte or semi-matte finish. And I suggest you guys, you can take notes of the points I'm telling you if you are very serious about this, because I am, and these are the things I have learned from last few years. So I know I'm no dermatologist, I am no professional to talk about these, but I know what I'm talking about. So that's the reason I'm sharing this with you. So, and as if you know me and if you have followed me for a while now, you must be knowing that I am a self-taught makeup enthusiast, and yes, I have learned this with my mistakes that I have made previously in my makeup game and my skincare game on myself. So I think that's the best way to learn. That's the reason I'm over here telling you about all these points. Just a quick disclaimer. Now let's come to dry skin people. A dry skin person can actually wear a matte foundation, but you need to make sure you are hydrating and moisturizing your skin very, very well. Okay. Otherwise, I will suggest you, normally, if you are on the very dry side of things on talking about your skin, you should go for a dewy foundation. It is actually goes hand in hand. Just like a matte foundation suits the oily skin type better, a dewy foundation is actually made for dry skin people, and it will give that glow that it will look like, because dry skin people normally they complain they have roughness over their skin, they don't have the natural glow coming from their skin, that the oily skin people they have naturally. Doesn't matter if they have the sebum production is more and the skin look oily, but it actually gives the radiant glow as well. But the dry skin people, they don't have that. So a dewy foundation or a demi matte foundation even gives an illusion thinking, make people think that whenever they look at you that you are having that healthy skin, you know, because it's not, doesn't matter we have dry, we have oily, sensitive or acne prone skin. Our skin should look healthy, and it should be healthy. We should take care of that by, you know, applying good skincare, and also taking care of our health by keeping in mind what we're eating. But let's not go into that. I'm just telling that makeup should do the trick while you are on the process of achieving the healthy skin. Now, and if you're a normal skin girl, you are very lucky. Then there is nothing, no barrier of such. You can apply whatever foundation your heart actually needs. It will suit you. And if you are from the combination side, it also something like that only, because combination skin means your T-zone actually is oily but your cheeks are normal or on the dry side. So if you apply a matte foundation, it is going to help your T-zone. If you apply a dewy foundation, it's going to help your cheeks area. So I will suggest you, it's best, you can apply matte foundation definitely, or a dewy one, but it's best if you go for a demi matte or a semi matte foundation, which finishes somewhere in between of a matte and a dewy. So it is going to give you the perfect blend of both, and it's going to look flawless on you. So that's our first part of the video covered. Now let's come to our second thing. Now, how will you choose your foundation based on your coverage needs? I will tell you, if you have very flawless skin with no spots, no blemishes, nothing to cover up, and you just want, not even any discolorations, okay? Or even if you have but you're not looking for any coverage, you should go for a tinted moisturizer. You're not sure where you can get that? I'll tell you by the end of this video where. Or if you are even a little bit on the oily skin person, but you don't have any problematic skin and you're looking for a light to light medium coverage, you can even go for a powder foundation. Don't get me wrong, whenever I'm telling powder foundation, it is not a compact powder or a loose powder that normally we get to and we use to set our base. It is itself a foundation. Powder foundation is something which can even give you a medium coverage as well. There are powders from good high-end brands even, which are formulated in such a manner that you will get coverage from a powder, and that is called powder foundation. And that depends upon you what brush you're choosing. If you're applying it with a big fluffy brush and dusting it over your face just like that, you will get a sheer coverage. And if you're applying with a dense kabuki brush, you will get more coverage on the low medium side. So that is our powder foundation. Now let me talk about the most popular and the most easily available foundation, that is a liquid foundation. Most of the brand nowadays, they make liquid foundations because liquid foundation is very versatile to use. That is the correct word, versatile to use. Doesn't matter you are from oily skin person or you are from the drier side of things, you can apply a liquid foundation, but make sure you are keeping an eye of the finish. A liquid foundation can give you a dewy finish as well. It can give you a matte finish as well. Doesn't matter if it's liquid, it's going to be matte. make sure you are checking that on the description page of the product. Also, liquid foundation is something which actually most of the time gives high coverage. The coverage is on the higher side. It's not always the case, but most of the time. So if you're looking for a high coverage foundation, and if you're going, your skin is actually problematic, if you have acne prone skin, if you have, occasional breakouts, that you don't want to wear something heavy on your face as your makeup, but you want the coverage to hide, the imperfection and make your face look flawless, then a liquid medium to high coverage foundation is what is perfect for you. Because a liquid foundation normally it is very blendable on the skin and it gives good coverage. So it will cover your spots, but it is not going to make your face look heavy or make you feel heavy or you are feeling like you're wearing makeup. You will not feel that. Now let's come to our very next foundation, that is a cream based foundation. Cream based foundation is actually even higher on the coverage scheme. It is a little bit thick and heavy. A heavy duty foundation which is going to sit on your skin and it is going to cover everything, like everything, with just one layer of it. That is going to be a high, full, heavy duty, heavy, thick cream based foundation. So if you're looking for something like that, you can go for a cream based foundation. Otherwise, if you're looking for just the opposite, you're looking for a foundation but not a tinted moisturizer, you want something a little bit more on the coverage, but you are not sure if you want to go for a foundation or not, then you can go for something like a BB cream or a CC cream. These kind of creams, what it does is, it's actually the coverage is somewhere in between of a tinted moisturizer and a normal foundation that we get in the market. So it is, coverage is more than a tinted moisturizer, less than a foundation. But normally BB cream and CC cream, they are added with beauty benefits as well. So they are doing a double job, like they are 2-in-1. They are doing a little bit on the medium makeup job as well, and they are helping your skin up by adding the few benefits to your skin, like they are doing a skincare job as well. So it is something, if you're just starting up with makeup, you can look into. Now talk about gel foundations. Gel based foundations are normally the foundation, it is the starting point of the foundation. If you want to wear something a little bit more coverage than a BB cream or a CC cream, and you just want to start with the foundation, then you can wear a gel foundation. It gives, compared to other foundation, it gives low to low medium coverage, but it actually, even out your skin. It does not hide blemishes, but if you have slight discoloration or anything like that, it is going to give you an even finish. That's all. So last type of foundation is left for us to discuss in this video is stick foundation. Yes, you'll get nowadays you get a stick foundation from even good drugstore companies. They are coming up with very good quality stick foundation. Stick foundation is something which is also, the consistency is on the thicker side. Okay, so stick foundation is for some people are like, if you don't have a lot of if you don't have problematic skin in general, but you have a few spots here or there, but the spots are not in a particular space that you will apply a concealer and you are good to go, but they are at least all over your cheeks, but your forehead is okay. I'm just giving you an example. Then you should go for something like a stick foundation, because stick foundation, as it's a stick, right? So the consistency is thick. You just apply it, swipe it across your face and blend it with a brush or a sponge. It's totally up to you. What that does is, it is very good for blemish or spot coverages. So a stick foundation is also good if you don't want to wear something all over your face. If you just apply it on the blemishes, instead of going for a concealer, a stick foundation can actually help you out by covering your blemishes for you instead of wearing makeup on your full face. So I think that is all for the finishes of the foundation and their coverage, for the finish versus coverage thing. Now I just promised you in the middle of the video that I'm going to tell you where you can get a tinted moisturizer if you have flawless skin, or if you don't want to go for a heavy foundation or anything, a foundation in general. I will tell you two things. First thing is, if you don't have any foundation, if you're looking for a foundation to buy, I will suggest you to go for a foundation which it is my personal preference, alright? So I'm sharing that with you. You may have, your perception may vary, but if you ask me, I will tell you, if you want to go for a foundation, you should buy a foundation which is, the coverage of which is a little bit, at least medium to medium high. If not full, at least medium. Okay? I'll tell you why. Because it is pretty easy to tone down the coverage of a high coverage foundation which is already on the higher side, but it is not that easy to build a light coverage foundation to a medium coverage even, because you have to build the layer up to layer on your face, and I'll promise you, your face will start to look cakey after 3 layers itself, and the coverage you will not see over there. It does not work like that. But if you have a medium to medium high coverage foundation, you can wear medium high coverage foundation on your daily basis as well if you want to, or on a special occasion you can actually apply 2 layers of that and wear even give a boost of coverage to that foundation and have a almost high coverage foundation using that medium coverage foundation only. Or if you are not like me and you want to wear a daily basis thing, but you don't want to wear a foundation on daily basis, what you can do, if you have a holy grail moisturizer that you apply on your face, just take a little bit of the foundation. I will suggest you 1:1 ratio, but you can actually vary, you can make it customized as per your liking. If you want more coverage, you can put more foundation. If you want lesser coverage, you can put more moisturizer. Apply it on your hand, then put it on your face and massage it well. It will give you an instant recipe of a tinted moisturizer. You don't have to buy a tinted moisturizer by spending your money. So what I'm going to do is, I'm telling you the tips how you can save money. If you actually buy a foundation which is medium on the coverage, you can build it up to get a medium high coverage. You can tone it down by mixing up few drops of oil in it. You can mix it up with your moisturizer in it. So just like that you can tone the coverage down. So I suggest you go for foundation which are higher on the coverage. Even if you're not looking for a high coverage foundation, it's easy to tone it down, but it's very hard to build a low coverage foundation to even medium. So that's a wrap today, guys. I hope I have been able to help you guys by giving my insights about foundation finishes and their coverage, and what foundation is suitable for what skin type. If this video was helpful to you, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also do subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and press the notification bell and select all, so that you will get all the notifications every time I upload a video. And make sure you are not missing out the other 2 parts of this particular series of videos. This is Foundation 101 part 1, guys. So stay tuned for part 2. I hope you will enjoy that one too. If you have any further suggestion for my future videos, do not forget to let me know in the comments. I would love to know that. And also, you can follow me in my other social medias. I have put the links down below in the bottom bar. And few of my other makeup related videos, I have put those videos links in the bottom bar as well as in the eye icon. If you click on that, you will get the list. You can select the video you want to watch. And few of the other videos as well, they will appear on the screen as soon as this one ends. You can select your relevant video from those lists as well. So that's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you all stay safe. Bye bye.